my name's Beth, and today I'm going to be doing a book review on the book George by Alex Gino. This is a very important book for so many reasons, and I will get into them. But this book is a children's book that focuses on a 10-year-old named George who identifies as female but was born in the body of a boy, making George transgender. So this book focuses around transgender as a children's book. That is huge. We really don't have any books like this that I'm aware of. There might be, but I know this is something humongous happening. I enjoyed this book. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. Because it's a children's book, it's not something that I really felt super into the whole story, but I can really see where this book is going, and, well, I can see where it is, and also I can see why there is such a huge buzz about this book. It's super important. The basic premise of this story is George is identifying as a girl in her own mind, but to everyone else, George needs to put out the front that she is a boy, because that's what she feels needs to be done. Nobody else knows that she feels like a girl inside, and it isn't until the class play is Charlotte's Web and George wants to read for the role of Charlotte. The teacher thinks that George is making a joke out of it and tells George that she cannot play Charlotte. So throughout this story, we see George open up more about who she is inside to various people, such as her best friend and her mom, her brother, people like that. I really enjoyed how this story dealt with George coming to the mother and brother and friend about being transgender. I enjoy that they didn't just make it the mom was 100% okay with it, because you do notice that the mom has doubts. I'm going to apologize right now if there's any spoilers about this story, but I really feel like I can't talk about this book without potentially spoiling it. So the mom in this story definitely is apprehensive about George being a girl, and both the mom and the brother kind of assume that George is gay because of how she presents herself, when in reality George is a girl. So you see the mom, it says that the mom takes her computer into her room. So in my mind, it's kind of saying that she's going to look up what George is saying and what there is to do about it, like therapy and treatment, stuff like that, for becoming an actual female body. And then the best friend, these are two 10-year-olds who are focusing on the idea of transgenderism, and the best friend is totally okay with it and 100% accepts George as a girl, and even in the end thinks that, or they go to the zoo in a different town and the best friend says, well, you can dress up as a girl. This is huge stuff, and this isn't a book meant for children. I had a couple of problems with this book. It left a few questions unanswered, like what happens when they get back from the zoo as George dressed up as a girl, or George in girl's clothing. Like, wouldn't the parents notice? And there were just a couple of other things, but I still really enjoyed this book. I flew through it. It is only about 200 pages. It's really big writing. It is a children's book, but the message in this is insanely important, and I really enjoyed it. So, yeah. If anyone has read George and wants to continue the conversation in the comments below, feel free, and I will definitely respond. And we can just keep a conversation going. And if you have a completely different opinion, let me know in the comments below, because this is a really important book. So I believe that is all I have for today. And until next time, have a great day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you again really soon. So yeah, bye!